Hi, East Texas. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus. A warm, breezy Monday for us, and it's just the beginning of the warm and breezy weather. But I think the bigger story when it's all said and done, it's going to be the winds coming up Tuesday, Wednesday, a little bit so on Thursday, except the winds, instead of being out of the southwest on Thursday, they'll come out of the northwest. But let's talk about tomorrow, the wind and wind gusts. These bottom numbers are going to be your sustained winds. They'll be out of the southwest at 14 to 16 miles an hour, maybe even as high as 17 miles an hour late tomorrow afternoon. Then we have the 3-second gusts that are measured, and those are expected to hit 25 to 26 miles an hour tomorrow afternoon, maybe even a little stronger. Sometimes the data underestimates these wind gusts by 4 or 5 miles. So we could have 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts tomorrow afternoon. There was a wind advisory in effect for Monday. We may get another one of those, especially for area lakes. Lakes are probably going to have a rough chop on them throughout the day Tuesday, and especially Wednesday. Wednesday, I expect the sustained winds to be 25 to 30 miles an hour, and these wind gusts on Wednesday to top out around 40 to 45 miles an hour. So my concern there is that any loose branches, halfway broken branches, anything like that from the ice storm will then just get knocked and be finished off by the wind Tuesday or Wednesday. So we may have some tree damage, maybe some power outages due to the winds and limbs falling on power lines, especially on Wednesday. So keep that in the back of your mind as you go through Wednesday. Maybe have a backup plan in case you lose power. You might want to, if you can get ahead and prune out any of the old limbs that are still hanging by a thread, get those down as fast as possible. Again, Tuesday, Wednesday. All right, in terms of the sky and the rain, we've had quite a bit of cloud cover out there, but it's been this variety that it's high, thin cirrus clouds. So it's just kind of filtering out the sunshine. As we head through the overnight hours, it'll filter out the starlight and the moonlight, but it will also help keep our temperatures in the low to mid 60s for overnight lows. I don't expect us to drop much below about 62 to 65 overnight. Then tomorrow afternoon, again, the clouds thin out. We're back to sunshine. We have southwesterly winds. We have some showers along the Gulf Coast. But here in East Texas, high temperatures tomorrow. If we hit 85, I would not be shocked. The high temperature, however, tomorrow is in the upper 80s to around 90 degrees. So I don't think we're going to set or tie any record high temperatures. Tuesday night into Wednesday, clouds are in the increase, and then we have a storm system that is weakening as it comes into the Midwest. If you looked at it on satellite and radar today, it looks like a potent storm system. Once it gets into the middle section of the country, it shears apart, and so we have rain. Maybe some stronger thunderstorms north of here. We do have a marginal risk for thunderstorms on Wednesday, but again, I'm more concerned about the non-thunderstorm wind gusts more so than the thunderstorm-aided winds that would come in with the line of showers and maybe a few thunderstorms Wednesday into Wednesday afternoon, and then it clears out. The actual cold front comes through Thursday morning, and a few showers will form along that front Thursday morning, and then the winds will start to turn to the north. Then the front will stall, and it's going to wobble back and forth here. So maybe Friday we find ourselves with a few more showers. Saturday and Sunday also about a 20% chance. The high temperature on Friday is highly dependent on where that front sets up. It looks like right now it sets up a little farther south of Tyler, so we should have highs in the upper 50s, low 60s. Over deep East Texas, closer to 70. If this front doesn't make it that far south, then we will be warmer over parts of East Texas. Rainfall outlook next 7 days. Let's break this down for you for the next 3 days. This should include Wednesday. And you can see generally 1/100 of an inch over deep East Texas, maybe 1/10 of an inch toward Tyler and Longview. Your best chance of rain for any measurable rainfall is going to be up toward Mount Pleasant. If we look at the weekend, specifically just Saturday, Sunday, again, there are some scattered showers around the area, but overall the next 7 days, the totals just aren't that impressive. We might get from Canton to Mount Pleasant 3/4 of an inch up to 1.25 inches, and maybe 1/10 of an inch to maybe 1/4 of an inch in Longview, Tyler, Nacogdoches, and Palestine. And Lufkin, maybe a little bit less than that. Rain chances next couple of days, 0, 40% chance for Wednesday, 20% chance for Thursday. And then we just stay in that 30 to 20% chance range through Saturday, Sunday, and a week from today, there's a 40% chance of rain next Monday as the frontal boundary finally pushes through. So these averages that we're seeing here, we've fallen behind average now in Longview and Lufkin for the month of February. We're still ahead for the year, but we're quickly closing the gap and getting back to near average for the yearly totals. All right, let's talk about our upper level wind flow. Big storm system across the northern plains. This is a massive snowstorm Wednesday into Thursday from really Nebraska into Chicago all the way up into Toronto. Then there's a secondary storm system that will eject out. That's the one where we could see a few showers with it on Friday, but snow spreads from St. Louis again up to Chicago and into Minneapolis. The 10-day temperature trend is revealed in that big storm system coming by. Warm the next couple of days, cooler Friday, but we warm right back up again Saturday, Sunday, and we stay above average Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All right, here's the hour-by-hour forecast for Tuesday. Again, breezy southwest winds, 15, 20 miles an hour, gusting closer to 30. We start off very warm with temperatures in the lower 60s. The morning temperature Tuesday will be closer to our average daytime high. By 9 a.m., 68 degrees. By noon, 77. Afternoon, I'm thinking 83 to 85 for the high temperature on Tuesday. So let's take a look at some of those highs around the area. This is what I'm talking about. Pittsburgh up to 84 tomorrow. Mount Pleasant up to 84. Near Gilmer and Mineola, mid-80s. Longview, 85. Henderson, lower 80s. Maybe a few more clouds at Jacksonville and Palestine holding the highs there into the upper 70s. And over Deep East Texas, thanks to more cloud cover, lower 80s. Hemphill, 80 degrees, for instance. Center, 81. Crockett around 81. Groveton around 80. Palestine, 79. And Jacksonville up to 79 degrees. All right, here's the Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital 10-day forecast. So partly cloudy, warm in the morning and warm in the afternoon, but also breezy, if not windy. It'll be windy Wednesday with gusts up to 45 miles an hour, 40% chance for morning thunderstorms, waking up with temperatures in the mid-60s, daytime highs lower 80s. Thursday, 20% chance of rain, 58 in the morning, 73. Here's your coolest day in the next 10 days, 62 Friday afternoon, isolated thunderstorms as the front begins lifting back to the north. As the front lifts back to the north, we are back up to 76 Saturday and 77 on Sunday, with scattered showers along the front as it sags back to the south on Monday. And then it just kind of washes out Tuesday and Wednesday, so we have some decent weather. We have another front that comes in Wednesday into Thursday, so some morning thunderstorms are possible Thursday with daytime highs right around 70 degrees. So all in all, that's a very spring-like, maybe even late March-like 10-day forecast as opposed to the middle part of February. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus. Have a great night.